Hi guys, Tracy here, and I wanted to share with you guys my Project Life spread for June of 2013. Hopefully my cat doesn't walk all over it and move it around because it's not in its page protectors. I just decided that I might share it with you guys. First of all, I'm in a different setup. You guys probably noticed I'm not usually on a wooden table, but all of my video lights burnt out all at the same time, all 3 bulbs in that big giant light that I have. So it's pretty dim over my workspace right now, so I thought I'd move over here. I'm currently shooting on the island that's in the middle of my room. So I'm going to share this layout with you guys. I created this layout using lots of products from the Scraptastic Project Life kit for June of 2013, and there are lots and lots of goodies in this kit, and I've used up about half of them. It comes with 23 by 4 cards and 4 by 6 cards, and then you get flare badges and a stamp set and alphabets and washi tape and paper clips and wood veneers and sequins and die cut pieces and all kinds of goodies in there. This is the stamp set, which I used quite a bit on this spread, and I usually do 2 spreads a month, so this is the first part of June, and I used the kit almost exclusively for this, so I ended up using 9 of the 3 by 4 cards on this, and whoops, and 2 of the 4 by 6 cards. So hang on, I have to move my kitty cat or she's going to lay all over this. So okay. There we go. So that's one of the disadvantages of doing it outside of the pockets, but I thought I'd just try sharing this kit before I put all the cards in the pocket so that I was thinking that it wouldn't be so cumbersome holding up giant pages and flipping them and folding them around and stuff. So I'm going to start with this half of this spread, and I'm going to start right here. And you know what, I don't know if I can do this with my cat here. And so I did use a few tiny little things from my stash in this layout, and I'll just point them out to you guys as I go. So I'm going to start with this page right here, with this little card right here. So for this one, I got to use the Not Shown stamp that came in the stamp set that came with the kit, and I was really excited about having this stamp because there's so many things in Project Life that I don't have pictures for, and it's nice to be able to have a little stamp that says Not Shown so nobody's looking for the picture for that one. So my mom was unfortunately in the hospital, which isn't funny, so I shouldn't be laughing when I say it. My mom was in the hospital. She's okay, but she was needing some extra care. So she was in the hospital for a while at the beginning of this month. So I wanted to document that, and I actually used these 2 pieces of pattern paper are from this 6 by 6 paper pad, and I just really liked the wood plank paper, and so I really wanted to use that. I thought it really matched the other things that are part of the Scraptastic Project Life kit. So you'll see this kind of like greeny color all throughout, and the reds and oranges and stuff that are in this chevron paper. So these are the Jenny Bolin letter stickers that came in the scrapbooking kit, and then these are the little letter stickers that came in the Project Life kit. I did put the title on a piece of vellum because the paper was so bold, I wanted the title to stand out. And then this was just a leftover sticker from an Allison Craft set of stickers that I had. I used my roller date stamp, and then I did some journaling. So that was that card. It was pretty easy because I didn't have to incorporate a picture, but you know, it was fun to do. I did a little bit of silver stitching right there too. This is the next card, and this is using one of the cards from the Scraptastic kit, and these are they're actually more than fairly, they're really thick cardstock. Like when I hold it with one finger, it doesn't even really bend. So I really love this navy blue. It almost looks like a denim with butterflies all over it. And when I print it up, I often print my Instagrams in 2x2s for Project Life. And I just noticed that when I put 2 2x2s right beside each other, it fit perfectly in by covering up some of the butterfly patterns. So I thought I'd kind of go with that. And make this one about, you know, the layouts I make. And then I also had a picture of me when I was excited to be doing narrating my first Scraptastic process video, so I took a picture of myself there in my scrap room. So I used some label stickers from my stash, and this is a flare badge that came with the kit. So that was a pretty easy one. It's just, I just taped down the pictures and then added the flare and the 2 stickers. Now this one here is another card that came in the kit, and it was so pretty. It was just these lines with the hearts in the middle, and so I just put a 2x3 picture on the bottom part. This is a picture of my garden, and I stitched it with a zigzag stitch with my silver ink. I kept the journaling all over on this side, and then I put some embellishments on this side. This is the washi tape that came in the kit, and then this is, these are 2 layered stickers from that same Alison Craft sticker sheet. Oftentimes what I'm doing with Project Life is I'm trying to use up some of my leftovers from other things I've done through the month, so I had those stickers and the colors were good and they matched the kit, so I pulled some of them in. This is a card from the kit, and I just decorated it with some of the sequins that also came in the kit, and I thought the card was so cool just as it is. I really didn't want to cover up a tiny little bit of it, so I just used the same color sequins as the triangles, and just it gives it a bit of dimension and sparkle. So that's one of my favorite cards from Project Life. In my whole Project Life so far, this is my favorite card. This is just a photo that I printed as a 3x4. And I liked the photo, I liked how green it was, I didn't want to cover it up with anything, so I just left it. And it's pretty self-explanatory, it's just a picture of the woods in our treehouse. And then this card here, because of the type of font it is, it reminds me of the Scraptastic logo, and so I thought I would use this card to document how excited I was to be asked to join the Scraptastic design team. The only thing I did here was journal, and then I added some silver stitching around the edges and a roller date stamp. So that's that one. And then these 2 kind of go together. So I had like the negative space when I put a 4x6 and a 4x4, it leaves a bit of negative space here. So I just attached a 3x4 journaling card there, and I used a mask and some Mr. Huey's Mist in Seafoam, and then I used some of those Kelly Perky stickers that I love so much. This is the washi tape that came in the kit, and then these are the wood veneers that came in the kit. These arrows came in the scrapbooking kit from Scraptastic this month, from the Carry On kit. And then that was it. That was all that one needed. So that's a title that goes with both of those pictures, so the arrows go both ways. And then, oh my goodness, I have to take her off the table. Okay. So maybe it's not more convenient. It would be if I didn't have a cat. I can't close my door either because the room next to us is unfinished and she can actually go between the walls, so I can't keep her out of here. And then for this 3x4 picture of Tanya scrapbooking with me, and look, there's Maya. I just added one of those stickers and a roller date stamp and did some journaling, so that one was pretty easy and simple. So I'm going to move this one over a little bit and focus on this one now. So for this one, this is my little trick that I do to use Design A and have more 3x4 cards, is I adhere a piece of overhead transparency. I cut this to 4x6, and then I just stick my 2 3x4 cards to it, and then it looks like they're floating in the pockets, but they're gonna stay in place and not, you know, shuffle around at all. So this is a 3x4 photo that I just trimmed down a little bit to have a border, and I just matted it on a piece of cardstock. I put a piece of that washi tape that came in the kit, and then this is one of the flares that came in the kit. Then this is another card that came in the kit. It was an ombre, like peach effect. Like a card that had an ombre in peach on it, and so I just took 2 different colors of peach and 2 different colors of the bluey green and just splattered it all over it to make a background. The 2 colors I used were Boss Lady and the Heidi Swap Primrose, and then I used Water Cooler and the Heidi Swap Mint Julep, or Mint, forget what it's called. But so there's 2 different colors of peach and 2 different colors of green. And then I just added these stickers, these cork stickers. They came in the scrapbooking kit and the carry-on kit. And then these letter stickers came in the Project Life kit. And then these are just from my stash. And it says see photo. That came on the card already. So, oh, she's laying on my Project Life. That's probably a good place for her to be for now. And so I did the same thing with this one. And this is just another soccer picture that I just cut down a little bit so I could mat it on a white piece of cardstock so that those pictures kind of match each other. And then this is a card that came in the kit, and I love, love, love this card. It's awesome. It says for like ever. I don't really talk like that, but I may have said that phrase once or twice in my life. I just like the phrase, even though I might not use it very much. I think it's really cute. So these are some really awesome resin flowers that Crafty Bun sent me. Thank you so much, Brittany. They are awesome. I used to make these, but I made them out of clay and they didn't come out nearly as nice as these do. They're awesome. And I just thought that these colors really picked up on the colors in the kit, and they were sitting on my desk, so I thought, I think I can add those to that card. And then I just did some journaling down below. It's just about how we're looking forward to our New York trip, and it feels like forever, but now it's just around the corner. So, all right. Maya, Maya, Maya. Okay. So, oh my goodness. I should have put all these inside the pockets before I started. Sorry guys, I'll do that next time. Then we've got this one. It says this happened with these, oh my goodness. So then we've got this card. It says this happened, and it has those really cool triangles across the top. This is a card from the kit, and I just put a little 2x2 Instagram print on there, ran a piece of that washi tape that came in the kit, ran a line of the wood veneers, did a bit of journaling here, and put the roller date stamp there. So that's the day that Tanya came over to scrapbook at my house, but we ended up taking a little scrappy field trip out to Christie's store. I live really close to scrapbookingcafeonline.com or .ca, I can't remember which one it is, but I live close to where she lives in, so we sometimes go shopping at her house. And this is a picture of our treehouse. It's an Instagram printed at 2x2, and then this is a silver a silver triangle wood veneer, and somebody sent that to me, and it's really, really cute, and so I wanted to use it. I just ran this card through my typewriter before I put all those things on it. So this is another Scraptastic card that came in the kit. It says today and has this really cool red grid pattern on it, and so I did some journaling around it, I outlined it, and I put one of these camera clips on it, on the picture, and these clips also came in the kit. So that was a pretty easy one. As I've said before, when you have such beautiful cards, you don't have to do so much to make your project life look awesome. Like sometimes just adding a little bit here or there can really personalize it, but let the cards really kind of like stand on their own because they're really beautiful. Speaking of beautiful, this really nice die cut card came in the kit, and so I just backed it with a piece of pattern paper. This is from the Basic Gray Hopscotch Knee-Highs. It's from the Basic Gray Knee-Highs collection. I have the 6x6 paper here. I actually bought it when we were there on that field trip. And I was planning to use sequins inside of those holes, but when I got the card out and was looking at it, I don't know, I wanted to put enamel dots in instead. So that's what I did. There were plenty of sequins in the kit, and I could have very well, I mean, look at all the sequins I still have left after doing a layout. There's a whole bunch of them there, and they were the right colors, but I just have so many enamel dots that I decided to go for this look instead, and it's a different look. Somebody on the Scraptastic design team did, I think it was the design team, did use sequins. So if you'd like to see how that looks, you can probably check out, and I don't really know what I'm talking about here, but I'll look up the information and put the link in the information box for this video. But somebody in the gallery, like if you go to the Scraptastic forum, if you're a member, and look in the gallery, there's a gallery for each kit, and you go to the Project Life June kit and you'll see that one of the design team members did use sequins, and it looks really, really cool. So, but that's how it looks with enamel dots. And I just put the enamel dot, I made the enamel dot match the paper that it was on. So if the paper was mostly pink, I'd use a pink dot. If it was mostly blue, I'd use a blue dot, and orange and yellow. So that's what I did with that. And then this card, I thought this card was really, really cool. It had this triangle pattern on it in the 2 shades of green, and then it also had a giant white triangle. And I decided to use that giant white triangle as like a photo corner, a giant photo corner. And then I matted my picture on more of this same paper that's behind that card. And I added another one of those camera clips, and this is a picture of my daughter and her friend at the talent show at their elementary school. And then the kit came with a bunch of these little die cut tabs, so I used one of those, and then I just cut a strip and rounded the 2 corners of it. And this actually is this tiny little piece of the Currently stamp. This stamp right here, I just stamped the bottom part of it, the part that says date and time. And so then I put, you know, the talent show and 9 a.m. And I ran a zigzag stitch across it right there and put the whole thing on so that it was in the corner of this big triangle. And then I did my journaling here. I used fairly big printing, and then I put a washi tape with a little triad of sequins up there. I do that a lot, washi tape with a triad of sequins. It's one of my things for my project life. Then the last card for this spread is this one, and this is a diptych of 2 shots that I took of our pool being filled up. And we were initially trying to fill up our pool with our garden hose. We're on a well, and this is a small pool, but it's a lot bigger than it looks. It's only like 2.5 feet deep or something, but it's 15 feet across, and that's a lot of water. And so we were like, this is gonna take a while. I put that on one of those stickers from the same Alison Craft sticker sheet I was using throughout the spread, and then I just did some journaling here. And I think that this background paper is also from the Basic Gray knee-highs pack right there. And I stamped that Currently stamp in the kind of light blue part of the picture, put the date and the time, and circled AM. And then, as I said, I did some journaling there. When I turn the page, when I do later June, you're gonna see that we ended up getting a water truck to deliver some water, because we kept on messing up our pump on our well by filling it up that way. So we only did that for one afternoon, and then we decided to just order some water. We didn't pay anything for the pool, so we didn't mind. It was given to us by a friend, and so we didn't mind spending the money on getting some water delivered. So that's my project life. I had so much fun, and I have to say, those of you who have followed my project life last year and this year, you'll notice that this spread is quite a bit different than my other spreads. It's the same in that it's like, it's kind of not all matchy-matchy, but it's much more coordinated than my project life has been up until now. And I have to say, it is so much easier to work with a bunch of stuff from similar color palettes and stuff that is kind of like designed to work together, because I literally just sat down and all the stuff I needed was right in front of me. The only things I added was, you know, like I said, a couple of pieces of pattern paper here and there. And then I added a couple of stickers that I just had on my desk from leftover from something else. So it was like really, really easy to do this spread, I have to say. And I have all kinds left for my next spread for June. So you'll be able to see that when it's up. I'm going away next week, so I probably won't be showing that project life until probably later in July. So you guys take care and have a good couple of weeks.